Hi, my name is Gavin. I'm one of the design leads here at Wildebloom, and in this video, I'm going to show you how we do a binding on the zip to make it nice and clean. To sew our zip binding, we're going to need 3 ingredients: our body, our zipper, and the zip binding. So we're going to unzip our zipper, then we're going to place it right sides together with our body fabric. Next, we're going to take our binding and place that right side down, matching the edge up with the zip, and we're going to have overhang on the bottom and some overhang on the top. Now we're going to pin that together. Now I've got it pinned together with my 2 fabrics and my zipper in between. If you have a zip foot, this is a great time to use it. However, if you only have the normal foot on your sewing machine, we're going to go ahead and change our needle position to the left side, just to get it a little bit closer there on the edge. Go ahead and place down our foot, and we're going to stitch with the edge of our foot. It's going to be touching the zip teeth here. You're going to be able to feel it even though you can't see it. Always be sure to start with a few back tacks, keeping that zipper right on the edge of our foot. Pull your pins out as you get to them. At the bottom of our zipper, we may need to hand crank a few times, no problem. And back tack to finish. Now, we've got our line stitched in. We're going to take this to the iron and press it back. Now that our zipper is sandwiched between our facing and our body fabric, we are going to do 2 different folds. The first thing we're going to do is press our facing back on itself like this. Then we're going to flip our fabric like this, and we're going to press back the top and the bottom. That's going to give us a nice clean edge to work with. We're going to press back our facing like this, right to the edge of our zip tape. We can feel it here in the fold. Now that we've done our pressing on our facing, we're going to go ahead, press our body, the center front, to align with the edge of our zipper. That way, when the jacket is zipped closed, the zipper is concealed by the edge of the fabric. And press. Now, as you can see from the front, our zipper is concealed. And from the back, you can tell we don't have any overhang. Now that our zipper facing and our body are in position, we can go ahead and move the body out of the way. We're going to go ahead and do our edge stitch along the facing here. This is going to keep that pressed back, so we won't have to worry about it. While stitching, just go ahead to make sure with your fingers that you can feel the edge of the zip tape right there in the fold. And making sure that this corner doesn't come unfolded as well while we're stitching on both the start and the end. And there you have it. Edge stitch nice and clean so that when it's folded back like this, you can't see any of the raw edge, and our zipper is beautifully covered. With it like this, you can either choose to sew in the neckline, sew in the bottom, and not connect the back of your zipper to the body. Or another option is to do a row of top stitching. In this instance, pick your distance, maybe 1.5 centimeters away. Keeping an eye on this line, we're going to stitch from the top. Now we have a nice beautiful line along near the center front of our zip, which just holds everything in place. As I said, it is optional, but it does ensure that no matter what pressure gets pulled on your jacket, you're not going to have this flap get pulled out of the way. We're just going to go ahead and give it a quick press. After you've learned how to sew this side, you will just repeat the same steps for the other side of the zipper, and you'll wind up with beautiful results. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson, and happy making!